Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. All the Rade, legal, chief steward, Ripple questioning Gary Gensler has a checkered legal past. He's been losing case after case recently, and he figures he might as well try everything and see what works. That's fine and dandy, of course. However, you are hurting many business owners and investors and wreaking mayhem. Like we should have some sound legal thesis when we're attacking people. Wait a minute. What he's done is absolutely terrible. I believe the end of his tyrannical rule is near. Until the end of his presidency, to some extent, I believe he will be silenced because he lacks the authority he seeks. In addition, I anticipate that he will leave his position and be replaced before the end of the next year. As more evidence of this absurdity, we may go at PayPal, who recently unveiled their own stable coin, PYUSD. It's intriguing to think about what they could do if all of their payment systems and crypto exchanges worked together like that. I'm curious to see if they can expand upon all that you could do. Do they actually construct that? However, the SEC was bothering them since they were aware of the hype around cryptocurrency. That's the problem, by the way. Since PayPal is expected to be a reliable party, they are a publicly traded firm, so they won't just take off with their money. Since they are a well-known company, the SEC decided to target them in order to make their intentions very apparent. You should know that if you dabble with crypto, we will harass you with legal notices and other forms of punishment. That's wrong, because it will kill creativity. Is the next crypto bull run just around the corner, or do we still have to put up with this idiot, Gary Gensler? What I would tell you is whether or not it is a building. I think if we have issues with Binance, especially with the DOJ going into CZ, it will produce chaos. Second, everything will go down if there are issues in the financial markets, such as a banking crisis or a commercial real estate crash. It may be off to the races if we avoid any of those folks who are out in front rather than having their backs to the wall. Because what we know is going to happen is that a Bitcoin ETF will be created sooner rather than later. If I didn't have any form of crypto, I'd tell you that I felt incredibly vulnerable. Like I'm ready. The bull run officially begins now. Yay. To that end, I'm all set to roll. However, I am wary of investing too much in this asset class at this time due to the risks we face. I also have chips and dip on hand in case the building collapses, because you need chips to buy dip. I think you need to take a cautious approach here. Never is it simple. If you're moving ahead, you'll be fine if you turn around and look back. The discussion stops there. That's the simple part, but as we all know, issues always crop up as the tightening cycle nears its finish. The big question is whether or not they can actually pull off the soft landing they've been promising us. I'm just not sure I buy into that argument. But if I knew for sure, I wouldn't be working for a living. If it were the case, I'd be sitting in a corner office of a skyscraper, laughing at the poor plebeians below. In light of the current tightening cycle's effects on the banking sector and commercial real estate, I feel compelled to hedge my bets and prepare for the possibility of widespread unrest and even war. Perhaps, though, we can find a solution. And, I believe we'd be in a terrific place, because when I look at value, is real estate going to be somewhere you're going to want to stash your money? Equities are still relatively high, right? What is the most undervalued asset class, then, assuming we can keep that somewhat constant without a huge collapse? To me, this only increases crypto's appeal. Therefore, a collision is unnecessary. Things are looking up, in my opinion, but we might get it, so prepare accordingly. I don't want to seem like a bear, but I'm a little on edge about everything. Finally, reliable moon management. The charges of fraud defraude against them are welcome news. The people who put up the $200 million, the ones they dragged out, were terrible actresses. They are merely attempting to get a crypto project off the ground. Thankfully, the fate of SafeMoon 3 AC Do Kwon SPFX has been revealed. We also assure and regulations and your major players in the financial sector, so hopefully this time around people will realize there will be substantial penalties if they try to play games. You know, they play their own games, but not the SPF and 3AC type ones. If we clean some of stuff up, I believe all the just incredible fraud going on during the last run actually hampered the crypto market. If we make it through the next few months without any major market disruptions or crashes, then we're in good shape. It looks like there's a lot of green space for us to use as a runway. Don't give up and keep going. The only way to find out is to wait for the future to reveal the truth. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Please subscribe and like as always. See you later, bye.